Hi, welcome to What's Happening. Here are the top 5 stories. At number 1, the United Kingdom Prime Minister Liz Truss on Thursday steps down from her role. Her resignation is coming barely 2 months after coming into office. According to Truss, she cannot deliver the mandate on which she was elected by the Conservative Party, hence her resignation. Meanwhile, Boris Johnson, former Prime Minister, and Kemi Badenoch, UK Secretary of State for International Trade, have plans underway to succeed Liz Truss. At number 2, the African Democratic Congress on Thursday officially flagged off its campaign ahead of the 2023 election in Lokoja, the Kogi state capital. The presidential candidate, Mr. Dumebi Kachukwu, said his government, an ADC government, will be a government that will revolve around Nigerian youths. He added that his government will provide a platform for Nigerian youths to unleash their creative ability and unleash their talents to the world. Mr. Kachukwu also commiserated with the victims of Kogi flood and the nation at large and promised to always defend Nigerians if he becomes president. At number 3, the Central Bank of Nigeria and the Asset Management Company of Nigeria have formally announced the completion of a share purchase agreement for the acquisition of 100% of the government's equity in Polaris Bank by Strategic Capital Investment Limited. Strategic Capital Investment Limited had paid an upfront consideration of 50 billion naira to acquire 100% of the equity of Polaris Bank, and also accepted the terms of the agreement, which include the full repayment of the sum of 1,305,000 naira, being the consideration bonds injected. At number 4, following the termination of the appointment of Mr. Effiong Okon Akwa as the interim administrator of the Niger Delta Development Commission, President Muhammadu Buhari has approved that the most senior director in the commission should take over the running of its affairs. In a statement issued by the Director of Press and Public Relations, Federal Ministry of Niger Delta Affairs, Patricia Deworiche, stated that Engineer Emmanuel Audu Ohavo-Boroa will perform the duties of the Managing Director in an active capacity, pending the appointment of a substantive Managing Director and members of the Governing Board. At number 5, Governor Yahaya Bello, during the State Executive Council meeting on Thursday, disclosed that Kogi State has received its first derivation allocation as an oil-producing state. The State Commissioner for Information and Communications, Kingsley Fonwo, said the derivation allocation came at a time the state government was building legacy projects across the state. He stressed that the governor would ensure judicious use of the derivation allocation. That's all for now. See you next time on What's Happening.